Mr. the younger brother of old JJ Watt, and had a hilarious reaction. I don't know if you've seen this or not. TJ Watt signs a 3-year, $123 million extension with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And his older brother, the legendary Mr. JJ Watt, had a hilarious reaction, was actually saying that if I ever have to pay for another meal in my life from you, we're fighting hands on site. The Pittsburgh Steelers signed him, like I was saying, 3 years, $123 million. TJ Watt has been one of the most dominant forces in the NFL since he's came in the league, and he's been with the Steelers his entire career. Mr. BC, do you find this contract and this deal the right move for the Steelers, and is he worth this huge contract?
Of course he is. He's the heart and soul of the modern Steel Curtain, so to say. He's been perennial mainstay in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation for the last 5-6 years. Arguably could have won at least one more, but we won't get into that discussion, which one he takes over from a certain defensive end from Cleveland. Oh, I spoiled too much. But he's the guy for that Pittsburgh Steelers team. It's perfect signing, or perfect re-signing rather, and it's a great move for him as well. He gets to kind of be a lifer, so to say, in Pittsburgh, at least getting closer to that status there. I know JJ kind of bounced around a little bit in the league towards the end of his career, so it is nice to see TJ kind of staying home in Pittsburgh, and I think it's a good move for the Steelers. Obviously, again, it keeps that defense going, keeps them humming along for the next few years, and it gives him, I think, probably the best chance as far as right now, just based on his prospects, based on the salary, based on the fit overall. I think that it's a great move for him moving forward. Whether or not they are able to win it all this year, that kind of remains to be seen. But I think that it's a great fit for him. And again, he's pretty much a lifer with them at this point.
Yeah, talking about a lifer with the Pittsburgh Steelers, TJ Watt already has the sack record, which is extremely impressive knowing all the greatest defensive players that Pittsburgh's had throughout the years. It's always been known for their defense. And TJ Watt already at this point in his career has the most career sacks with 108. So that's extremely impressive. I like TJ as well as I like JJ as well. JJ was one of my all-time favorites, but TJ has made it in his own right. The whole Watt family just seems like great people, and they've been really great for the league. Always seem like they're doing things the right way. I think TJ is a little bit different from his brother. Obviously, they played great both defensive players, but I think he's made his own, and which is a pretty cool thing, and which is good for him to be able to step out from his brother's shadows. So I think that's really good for him. And I think it's really great for the Pittsburgh Steelers because it keeps one of the mainstays, and they seem like they always take care of their players. They don't really let people go per se. Clearly, Mike Tomlin's been there for a long time and still has respect to the players. So I think this is a really good move for the Steelers moving forward and keeping J.J. Watt there. It also gets him signed, and you're not running into the same problem that the same division the Cincinnati Bengals are in with Trey Hendrickson. That's another deal that needs to get done from this division, but the Steelers knew what they had right here in TJ Watt, and they're not going to let him walk out the building. So 3 years, $123 million for the 2017 pick. So yeah, I think it's a good move in here, man. You like this move that you said?
Yeah, for sure. 100%. And I know that, talking about the differences between the brothers and everything, obviously JJ, multi-time defensive player of the year, one of the most dominant interior pass rushers of the last decade, and right up there with Aaron Donald, obviously. TJ, obviously, again, playing a different role on the defense, so to say, not necessarily rushing from the interior, more of an edge guy, but again, and he doesn't play necessarily the same with just straight up power, strength, and dominance. He tends to dominate more with finesse, a lot more quickness, a lot more explosivity in that route, but still, one of the premier pass rushers of this generation. And I think that, again, staying home or staying at home in Pittsburgh, being able to be a lifer with this organization, again, with one that has as much history as they do. The only thing this man needs is a Super Bowl ring, and for his sake, I hope he gets it at some point.
Yeah, couldn't have said it any better myself.